Hello, everybody, and welcome to the greatest football analysis show. We are in the Matrix. I am Neo.
I am very cold. Why don't you tell me we'll come into the Matrix so I can get a bigger jump on me?
The simulation never gives you a warning.
Trust me.
You just appear. However, we have some comments. Before we go into the soccer, obviously you guys know the Have a Nice merch drop is technically sold out, experiencing some issues because the agents have attacked us. We're working on it. The link is in the description below, haveanice.world. Sign up and you'll be notified when it returns.
Do you reckon, like, if we're in the Matrix, we can just go somewhere nice? I mean,
No. The Matrix is an illusion.
Klopp's here.
He's not the real Klopp.
What?
He's Norwegian.
What? Serious?
Yes. He's Norwegian. He looks like him. It's an illusion. But while Klopp fixes your mic, Mr. Poet, I'm going to go through the comments.
No problem, bro.
All right, awesome. That is awesome. Anybody want to skateboard sometime? When I'm off this like fighting agent stuff, give me a shout.
You're skateboarding now?
No. All right. Rules to speak in English.
Okay.
There are no rules. That's funny, because he's put in there are, but in different spellings. Talks about lip filler. Talks about lip fillers. Truck with "Don't waste my money" goes past. Matrix glitching.
See the problem?
That's kind of crazy.
You see the problem? And then we end up here.
The
I'm freezing
Matrix.
cold. Got a bloody t-shirt underneath.
You got a t-shirt underneath?
Yeah.
No vest?
No vest.
Nakedness?
Essentially.
Okay. Vuj looked like a Russian officer in disguise smuggling nerve agent. They want the gold when you lose silver. Sometimes I forget Poet is a rapper. But I'm not a rapper. Oh. Van Dijkless is a phrase that shouldn't make me laugh, but it does anyways.
Who said that? You?
Yeah, in the title last week. Have a
I
nice.
didn't watch it.
Po!
Yes.
Spurs against the Chelsea soccer team, 0-0. I managed to catch some of this game. Didn't watch all of it. Mourinho masterclass.
Absolutely
Do you
incredible.
want to read a comment?
The comments here say Chelsea v Spurs was a dead match. I stopped watching when Kurt Zuma began playing centre back attacking me. My brother, zoom. Zoom.
Man, like,
Let me hear you say it.
Mickey says Mourinho is Zaddy, and we know who's his son. Ooh. Hey,
You know that Zaddy's home.
Joe is saying Spurs dressing room wasn't happy after finishing 0-0 and took 1 point away from the home at Stamford Bridge. Speaks volumes of how he's one of the best there at stunning the winning mentality of his teams. Draw was a fair rest. If Spurs beat Arsenal and Liverpool in their next 3 games, I think they could go and win the league. What do you reckon? It was a typical Mourinho game. Draw.
What I like about Mourinho is he has a plan that has nothing to do with Sky Sports premiering the game. It has nothing to do with the fans wanting entertainment
The
football.
spectacle.
It's let's get top of the league.
He is the manager, Neo.
He's incredible, man. And I know Frank Lampard is fuming. He's there like,
Pissed.
I wanted to beat you. I'm Luke Skywalker. And then like Jose Mourinho, he's not even there like, he's just there like it's not going to happen.
Jose is incredible. Let me see if Neo can. It's hey.
Dude,
How's it going?
cuz finally, bruv.
Saying-
Man can relax now. I was tense with Neo there, fam.
Yeah, what are you lot saying? How's it going? Saying
So,
0-0 Tottenham's Chelsea.
Bruv,
That was kind of in a way expected though.
yeah. I think because it's Sky Sports, we were deprived of football for so
gonna be
long.
new-
We're just like, yeah, we want goals.
the big
We
game,
to be
the
great.
big game.
And Mourinho's there like, fuck you guys. We need to go top lads, 0-0. Let's do it. And they could have even won.
You know what I rate about Tottenham though? They're top of the league,
God.
and Mourinho plays Mourinho football. And
No,
it's
don't do that. Don't do that.
That's not a bad thing though.
No, no.
What's wrong with Mourinho football?
No,
though?
I'm saying
It's a tactical
Mourinho.
masterclass.
I don't think Mourinho plays Mourinho football. I think Mourinho football is just down to the circumstances he's in at the time.
Yeah, which makes it Mourinho football. It's
People are saying it's
brain
boring,
doing it.
because
I'm not saying it's boring. I'm saying it's tactical masterclassery. I'm not putting a negative context on it. I appreciate. I didn't when I was younger, and I was like, oh, this is meant to be. No, this is football, and for him, he wants to win a league. He knows his next 5 fixtures are so tough.
But this is the commercial thing I'll talk about. They
But we're not doing
the-
commercial
I know,
right
but they
now.
isolate that one game and it becomes Mourinho football. You take a look at the amount of goals, Son, Kane,
Bro.
the assists, all of that. Hey, Tottenham are cold. I won't lie. They're
No.
colder than out here, fam.
To
They
me,
are
a 0-0
cold.
against Chelsea with 4 very tough games to go is a great result. Because he's got Arsenal, City, he's got Liverpool to play. Like, these are big games for him.
So it's circumstantial. If it was
Exactly.
if it was like towards the end of the season and then it was like he needed a win, he wouldn't have played like that.
But to
so
me,
Mourinho's just
and to me that's Mourinho football because it's playing smart. Like Rodgers would have gone for would have opened up, and how Liverpool lost the league back then. That's why I call it Mourinho football in a positive way, not a negative way. I don't know, man. You guys, obviously there was not much to talk about. I think Spurs have improved greatly. Bergwijn with a chance. There's a few nice shots, couple of nice saves from the keepers. Lloris pulled off a really, really nice save when from the edge of the box. But, a tense game, not really that much to speak about, but it's just impressive how Tottenham have improved. And Chelsea look okay as well as a team. Solid.
I think Chelsea, one thing that they done was, I think they was a little bit naive. I wouldn't play Tammy Abraham against Mourinho defence. Not me anyway, personally. Some of the chances that were coming in. Like, was one chance in the first half, Werner crosses it in, and you just wish someone was crossing it into Werner because Tammy Abraham throws himself on the floor. And I just think it's like, Tammy, man, this is a big game.
Yeah.
We need these points to tomato catch up.
I think someone like Giroud would have maybe been good from the beginning as well. Yeah, Giroud should have come a lot earlier because Giroud in games like that,
He loves Tottenham as well. He loves a Tottenham.
Yeah, and the flicks, he's instinctive, he's strong, he can hold the ball against 2 tough centre-backs as well.
He might have got the Arsenal fans hype and then tweeted, North London still. Arsenal fans would have been like, we need to sign Giroud.
But what happens? As I said, for me, and I think for you as well, I appreciate that result. Obviously, I'm supporting Tottenham this season. I really want them to win the league. And they're top of the league right now, so I don't think anybody from their side can complain. Or even the footballing world.
Nah.
I know Klopp behind the camera loves entertaining football, but I'm past that. And we'll go into Liverpool after anyway, Klopp. Yeah. But I don't know, guys. You guys let us know. Are you disappointed? Are you happy? What do you think about Mourinho? Is it a masterclass? Is it not? I think he's doing a good job. We'll see the next 4 games.
Well, they're going to bet next week.
They got you? Oh, my God. Paul? We'll go.
Thomas Partey's out until January.
Paul? Doneo is not partying hard right now.
The song's out on all streaming networks.
Yeah, but right now, I mean, lockdown. Arsenal are under lockdown. COVID 1984. Shout out to everybody in the simulation. Man U Southampton though 3-2. Michael James Carpenter, the CEO of the Permanent Wanderers, says Southampton 2 Manchester United 3-2-0, and they effed it up. And 33 that United didn't really want. Bangs a brace and puts you at 7 for a game in hand. Dear El Matador, have a nice. Cavani on his king-ish had the cheek to bust a backwards header. That shit had me confused as F. Nice 2 goals.
Gracias, Negrito. Good game, though.
Good game, Southampton.
Thank you, little black man. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, you're right. You just said little black man. No, it's good game.
Yeah.
Good game, 2-0 down. But I'm just happy, man, that,
Yeah, good game. Southampton, good. What's that, Illuminati? Or?
I'm in a white uniform. This is my hat.
Oh, my God.
Cavani! That's the upside down V.
Oh, God. I hear you. I don't even... Yeah. You know them ones where it's...
Well, he's getting banned for 8 games, I heard.
reckon 8 or 6?
So, yeah.
It'll be 3.
Yeah.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Honestly, do you know what? Because of who I understand, I'm sorry, people. I know I've got a service to provide, talk about the game. But I am the person that's affected by the situation. So for me to see past it the very next day is not like my jacket. It's just a bit hard. So
what do you reckon of Cavani? Don't apologise. What? You're speaking your mind.
I just see that he's a 33, 34-year-old man.
Yeah.
Before internet era and before, the knowledge was available, that's a little bit inappropriate.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit upsetting that, it happens and everyone goes, well, not everybody, some people, oh, calm down, this is what it means. And you're like, what does it mean? Little black man. And you're like, all right, so I can't say it to everyone. It's just a particular demographic of people. Like, if you look at the definition of bastard, some people are bastards, but you don't want to be called a bastard. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just hate when football is ruined by ignorance and VAR. That's what I hate.
Fam, you guys let us know, obviously, Cavani with the inappropriate comments after the game on his Instagram. What you reckon?
It's a good game, man. Well done, Southampton. Yeah. Well done, Manchester United, for putting on a great, spectacle of football. Man United coming back 3-2. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, well done, good subs. Didn't understand the De Gea one, but it all made sense.
He was injured.
De Gea was injured.
Oh, fair enough. So yeah, and the Cavani sub, a fantastic, player. This is all good.
United, with like a win, will go. Well, I know it's obviously a mad season, but they'll go like 3 points off top.
Yeah, but the thing is, for Man United fans have been saying that on my timeline for 1 year.
You know who I can bring on for
if that, and it's like.
You know who I can bring on for that?
Oh, you know who you have to bring on for
Pookie.
that. Finish!
You guys do your thing. Take it away. You guys take it away. Here's the mic. I think
Klopp got me mic'd
Emilio's
up.
telling me he's got a train in the background, so you just do your thing.
That's all right.
So, yeah. No, you can go here. Take
Oh,
it.
thank you. Hi, guys. Yeah, I'd like to echo Poet's sentiments. It was very disappointing to have what was a fantastic day somewhat ruined by the incident on Instagram afterwards. I was really happy after the game. Fantastic
well done.
comeback. We actually played really well. Should never have been 2-0 down. James Ward-Prowse is incredible. Great free kick.
Fred laying on the floor.
Fred slid to try and block it in case he went under the wall, which I actually respect as a concept, but it clearly didn't help because Ward-Prowse is just too good.
Does he ever do free kicks under the wall?
Don't know that I've seen one, but I've seen other people do them. So I can understand the logic in Fred's head, even if it was maybe misplaced in that moment.
So Fred was like, since that's happened before in life, let me try, rather than isolating to what Ward-Prowse actually does.
You never know. I'm not saying it was a good decision, but
No, it wasn't. You don't even have to say it.
But
was
it
was bad decision.
I seen Ronaldinho do it under the wall a couple times.
What? Listen, Fred, for future reference, do your research, and then you'll know what you should be doing at the time if it's appropriate or not.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously the comeback, Fernandes as usual sparks it. He's absolutely incredible. He's changed the entire direction of the club in the last year, basically. Van der Beek was very good as well. And then Cavani, as a player, was fantastic yesterday. Sadly, anyway, United really
well
good.
done.
I'm going to hand this back to Vuj and get out of here.
Well done, Bookie.
Really glad we won. And we're somehow, if we win our game in hand, 2 points off first.
Well done, bro. Well done.
My G.
Well done, United. That was the league. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Tired for some reason, but do you think United can win the league?
Let us know what you think, people. Leave comments and let us know if you think United can win the league. Do you trust that they're going to Solskjaer now?
Yeah, I kind of trust him. A little bit more. Got a decent side.
Brighton Liverpool 1-1. What a game. It got us the opportunity to see Jurgen Klopp absolutely rattled like Stone Cold Steve Austin 316. Bald head. Bitches!
I did want to. Did you appreciate Ward-Prowse?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you did. Did you read it? I just wanted to say, there's a great comment by Abrigahan here, appreciating Ward-Prowse. So, yeah, amazing. Gerrard and Beckham merged into one is what he says.
What's that?
He says that Ward-Prowse is Gerrard and Beckham who merged into one. It's a bit much, but,
I love younger people.
Get excited.
They are prisoners to the moment, man.
Yeah.
And then the only ones that escape it is the ones that realise the truth.
But yeah, sorry, Brighton Liverpool, mad game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with that result.
Talk to me about the Jurgen Klopp thing. I've had 3 days to think about it.
What do I think about the Jurgen Klopp result? The Jurgen Klopp debate. So he's angry that the Premier League, the Prem, I guess, with the broadcasters has made this really tight schedule. They've got to fit all these games in, and Liverpool keep getting a 12:30 kickoff after playing, obviously, in Europe on Wednesday. So they apparently got the most of those kickoffs. I think it's like 3 or 4, and players keep getting injured. And one of the frustrations he has is with the broadcasters who have allowed Liverpool, who have pushed for Liverpool to be the 12:30 kickoff. I'm guessing. The guy on TV is saying, no, that's not the case. Yes. Obviously, there is beef with the Sheffield United manager as well, because when they were voting how to do the games, it was like 16-14 and Sheffield United split it the other way. So there's so much there to kind of contextualise. It could be a whole other video. I don't disagree with Klopp. I think it's good that he's voicing his opinion. He's being a human.
Yep.
And that to me is normal. And I understand he's frustrated. The manager is losing players. He does want obviously his players to be fit And I'm guessing he also wants other players to be fit. Naturally, he's going to want his team to be fit. I know the guys saying, oh, but you only care about Liverpool kind of thing. I'm on Klopp's side, to be fair. I think it's unfair that players, and obviously I know Corona season, whatever, but I'm on the players' side there and manager's side. I disagree with the broadcasters and the Prem. And he said Chris Wilder has 3 subs by 1 point. So yeah, I get it. Sheffield United, they haven't done that well. Because yeah, they're talking about 3 sub thing. Yeah. Sheffield United are the ones that apparently voted it down. So you can only do 3 subs, not more than 5 subs.
That's
3 subs, sorry. And Sheffield was saying that, that's because Liverpool have an advantage, unfair advantage if they can do 5. It's all for tactics. And I think that's dumb. I think Wilder takes an L there.
This is what.
What do you reckon?
Go on, yeah, see that, Pooks?
I love Pookie.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
What you said is right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like there's nothing really to. Obviously, you can debate and whatever.
I would just say because Klopp said it last week, and because I think Liverpool won, he said it a little bit cooler. And Sky and BT, being the people that they are, they didn't include it. And then it was just a clip that was going viral online, and I really, really loved the way Klopp articulated himself. This was the problem this time round. I think Sky and BT were really upset about what happened, and they orchestrated a plan.
Even more to.
So when that Brighton situation manifested, broadcasters have been broadcasters for a long time. The presenters have been presenters and what have you for a long time.
I think they're agents.
They know how to trigger people. They'll know how to trigger Klopp. And it didn't take much to trigger Klopp because of the emotional response to the situation. And maybe it was a situation kind of like Wiley on Twitter, but just not as bad. In the sense of you caught a person at an emotional point where they've just articulated something in the wrong way, and all you care about is the way they articulated it rather than what they're saying. But what Klopp is saying, to me, makes perfect sense. If you change the schedules of fixtures and you compress all of these fixtures, that means you're changing the dynamic of the league completely. You have to put things in place to keep people safe. You have to put things in place to keep people safe.
And if that means that the Prem suffers and we prolong the season...
Well, then that's it.
That's it. We change the season. We move the World Cup to whatever, the next year. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? If that's the measures, you're trying to save people from not going to the stands, but you're obviously not saving footballers with injuries and caring about how if they're protected in general. Bruv, it's not cool.
Like, we don't care about something until we see
man.
it. Like, we'll talk about the, Raul Jimenez injury a little bit more in little context later. Again, that's nothing to do with COVID or anything like that. That's just a freak accident. And God bless him and his family. But the thing about it is, I watched it, and that's why I'm so affected by it. You see what Klopp is seeing? Klopp is seeing the players in training not performing at a high rate due to these situations that are happening in life. It's a lot to deal with when you know people you care about are injured. It's not just another player to it's another player to us. To Klopp is his brethren that's watching, and he's coming, sitting down, and he's like, yo, I can't move the weight. It's a lot of pressure,
at least
man.
5 subs. Like, I think now there'll be a bit more pressure to bring back the 5 subs.
It has to come in.
That would help as well. But, you also had some comments as well about Victor saying Klopp arguing the report and Chris Wilder getting caught in a crossfire is just gold. Michael Sommer says, does the German need some vacations? He's looking a bit stressed out. He looks like apparently he was going to drop fists. That's like it was about to be an on-site thing. I love how Klopp did this one. I was saying 3 subs 1 point. We definitely need more personalities in the league. Yeah, it's good, man. He's speaking his mind. And yeah, I don't know. Let us guys know what you think. Obviously, me and Poet here are on Klopp's side, I reckon, in this debate.
And then VAR as well.
And for the VAR, now we're going to the VAR. Oh man, Vaza says, wasn't that a pen? That's 4 points from Liverpool this season, now corrupt. And even Ryan says, as a Brighton fan, I'm very happy with the result, but VAR is ridiculous. Salah's goal should have stood. I'm very fortunate to get a penalty at the end. Great goal by Hotta and a good penalty by Pascal Gross. I mean, the decisions were mad. Klopp, what are you saying?
We've had the decisions of VAR, bro.
Klopp.
Sorry we haven't got the energy.
That's alright, it's cold as... I like your jacket, Flo.
It's not mine, it's Neo's jacket. But what I was going to say is, VAR's looking ridiculous. Salah's toenail on offside.
What?
It's toenail.
Yeah, it was toe. It was the toe. The thing is, how far into the shoe is the toe? But that's another story.
If you size 7, if he was like a size 7, let's say he's a size 8. If he was a size 7, he's onside.
Well, maybe
it's mad, bro.
Maybe football starts doing the thing, with the Chinese geishas used to do when they tie their toes in, so they have tiny feet.
So what do you reckon about the game, though? Obviously, Hotta's gotten some love here.
I think first half we were quite terrible. It was a bit, but then Henderson came on and everything changed. It really changed. Yeah, well done, Henderson. Shame with another injury or 2, is it? And I don't know. How can
VAR though?
How can VAR go? Yeah, he touched his foot after he missed the ball. So nobody hits the ball at this point, and he
Aye.
touches his foot, it falls over after 3 steps.
lads.
That they can go and look at, and that's a
I'll
penalty.
be honest with you.
But,
I think it was a pen.
Yeah, it might have been a bit
Welbeck
pen,
one, I think it's
but
a
it
pen.
might have been a pen. But how can the VAR go and look at that and go, oh yes, that's definitely something, and then Van Dijk gets his leg almost ripped off, and they go like, nah, we don't need to look at that.
So it's the
know.
inconsistency that
Yeah,
you have
it's
a
the
problem with.
inconsistency. It's like even Klopp came to the interview and he said it was offside. I've heard. We know apparently it was a toe. We've had shoulders and badges before, so then a toe is definitely offside. I'm okay with that. And then they said, if they said it's a penalty, it's probably a penalty. And then they go, but Henderson said one of the Everton players had told him that it wasn't a penalty. And Klopp was like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. You just want to create headlines.
Yeah.
Told you, they know they've worked the job
Clickbait.
so well.
Clickbait.
But if you like conspiracy theories,
I do, as you know.
maybe the refs hate VAR so much that they got together and was like, let's make it so unbearable.
That you have to get rid of it. I like that. I like that.
Did Darren Williams say
like
that?
that?
I shout out Darren Williams.
Shout out Darren
From
Williams.
Liverpool Scouse legend. He watches the show and he always sends us the latest conspiracy theories. I
like
like that
that.
one. Maybe the
I like
refs
that.
are together scheming against VAR.
And if that's the case, here's a hindsight apology. But if that's not the case, here's the hindsight fuck you.
Well, Klopp, I mean, thank you. I think that was a very beautiful review there.
Thank you, Klopp.
And shout out to obviously Syed Ahmed who says, let's forget the VAR and appreciate Diogo Gol, fantastic Jota, 9 in 14 games, 8 goals in the last 8 games.
Yeah, but it's kind of
He's
difficult to
brilliant,
appreciate Diego Jota if all of these contributions he's making doesn't amount to something in which he will deserve.
Individually.
And if that's because of VAR. But football's not about individuals. Football's about
No,
team.
no, but you can appreciate him doing well.
I can, but like...
And I thought he was brilliant.
It's difficult for me to appreciate Jota doing well when he's moved to Liverpool, not for himself. He's moved to Liverpool for, yes, to do well, but to do well in a team, and then VAR and all this other nonsense is potentially holding that back.
I think he's been brilliant. When he sent those 2 men to the shop and he slots it in, I thought, we have a classy player on our hands here.
But we have been appreciating Diego Jota whilst he was even at Wolves, so...
Solid player. Very, very brilliant signing, but as you know, marred a little bit by VAR and the incidents. But for me, the Welbeck thing was a penalty. Kicks the ball away and gets his foot kicked. As much as it's a little kick, man, you're...
I hear you, but it's just the inconsistency.
I think he's
It's
dead.
the
No,
inconsistency
VAR.
is the problem.
Yeah, but he got kicked. Yeah, no, he got kicked in the box. For me, but look, let us know in the comments, inconsistencies, would you have given a pen or not? Poet, Arsenal losing to Wolves 2-1 though.
Oh, what
Arsenal won
great first
2 Wolves. If Lampard PE teachers, Arteta's the one biology teacher who comes in and substitutes every once in a while. Not gonna lie, I think we need to CTO out and delete Arsenal. This is just getting atrocious, to be honest. They need God. They're 14th in the league. They're worst out of the top 6-7 right now.
Good.
What do you reckon?
So first of all, well done Wolves. They changed their formation.
Yeah.
Actually, before all of that, Jimenez, bro, I hope you blessings to you, your family.
Skull fracture.
David Luiz was rattled.
And he played on for like...
He was, every time the camera panned to him, he was looking at, and we've met him before, he's a really humble,
Bubbly
nice
guy
guy.
as well.
He came off at half-time.
Bubbly brother.
I hope David's all right as well, but most importantly, Jimenez, blessings to you and your family and all the coaching staff at Wolves and the medical staff. Thank you for getting him to hospital quickly. He's fractured his skull, it's come out, so that could be maybe his season gone. So
this is a mad one. I've been seeing a couple comments. Even before this thing happened, people were talking about banning heading in football.
Yeah, it's funny that they banned it from for younger age groups, and now you're seeing that happen. But I mean, it is part of the game. It's difficult to
That's
ban
like boxing
it.
and being like, a few men have died in boxing from getting obviously injured too much by getting hit. Do you ban boxing? Do they shadow box? Do they just matrix it and then who does the best? I mean, like, it's unfortunate, but that's life, I guess, when you play a physical sport, isn't it?
When you take a look at that, those are the possible outcomes from playing football. I would give that person less to think about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give them VAR and this and that to think about, on top of knowing that at sometimes someone can have a leg break. These things do run through your mind. So Raul Jimenez, man, blessings to you. On another note, man like Wolves, cold. Changed the formation. They had the same problem as Arsenal. There was no one in the middle giving any type of supply to the left or right and creating opportunities. Introduced Daniel P. Unknown. Listen, Daniel P.
Podence
killed Arsenal.
Oh, you see that flick over
Neto
my...
killed Arsenal.
Who's the Podence that flicked it?
Oh, over Gabriel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was the save from the keeper deflected or not?
Yeah, it was a deflected
okay.
strike
I
off
thought it
Neto.
looked weird.
Off Bellerin, innit?
Yeah.
And it is unfortunate for Arsenal, man, but I want some Arsenal fans to wake up. I think you lot are living in the past, you know? And you lot are blaming Arteta for not rediscovering something that the tools he has, they don't have the ability to do that. No disrespect to Joseph Willock, I love him, but a 19-year-old Willock versus Dendoncker does not work. Dendonker's a big man.
Big brother.
Big brother. Aubameyang now has no supply, so therefore it's going to be very difficult for him to score when his whole career has relied on, well, when he's been up front, a good AM, a Gotza, a Royce, Mkhitaryan, whoever. Now he's got Joseph Willock, and I'm not saying Joseph Willock in 5 years won't be the guy, but right now, come on, cuz, you can't expect too much from him. Party and...
It's a young side, isn't it?
Yeah, no Party, no Elneny. We've got an 11, Vuj. And if that 11 doesn't play, we're fucked. You lot are Liverpool. If your 11 doesn't play, you still might win. Man City can drop players, Tottenham can rest players. Even United sometimes. Arsenal cannot rest
That's
players.
why I can feel like you're not really pissed off because you know the circumstances right now. It's going to be a bit of a struggle.
Of course.
But you've got a young side and you've got to keep building that young side. You can't really...
Get on them for not being
like,
the Finnish article now. Why are you not the Finnish article at 18, 19 years old? I mean, no one else in life has been, but why can't you? Like, don't do that to the Arsenal boys,
I agree.
man.
And obviously, troops in America, I see him suffering over there, waking up at 4 a.m. to watch that. But it's good for him. At least he can be there, have a nice, you know what I mean, Big Apple, have some, you know, cheese, whatever, pizza slices.
4 a.m. 4 a.m.
I do miss troops in England though, I can't lie. He added that little bit of punch here, do you know what I mean? But obviously global world, the Matrix is a big place. But shout out to troops as well, big love for him. And Roy Keane, obviously with a bit of banter in the papers, I think they'll have enough to stay up.
Not in the papers, bro. Live on Sky. Roy Keane. That's the Roy Keane I like. Light-hearted.
You know what? I hope they'll have enough to stay up.
But he didn't even say like that though.
No?
He was fucked. He was like, because they were talking about the champions, you know, going up. He's like, but you know, the good thing is, I think they'll have enough to stay up.
I think they'll have enough to stay up. I think they'll have enough to stay up.
To the point where the guy in the middle was like, and then they all started busting up like,
sick. I didn't get to see that.
Roy Keane, go on, son.
What's that? For performance doors. Oh yeah, the green and the purple. Ah, that's sick. Ah, there's a green and purple truck in the background. That is kind of cool though.
Are we wearing?
We're wearing green and purple.
Have a nice.
It's actually the same similar colours. That's mad. The truck in the background. The Matrix is crazy. So last time we were talking about, I know we said it, but last week on the show, when we were talking about lit fillers.
Don't try and just move past it, bro.
Film it.
They got it. Y'all can hear me.
Yeah, the purple hoodie and the green hoodie on the truck. That's mad. And last week, when we spoke about lit fillers, a truck went past and said, "Don't waste your money."
What?
Yeah, bare comments about that. That's mad.
Remember
bro.
I said to you, let's get on the roads, let's get out
on
here.
the simulation.
And when we're out here, look at the things that
And the environment, innit? Trust me.
I do like the park people, but I wanna
this
be
is sick.
out
This is sick. Yeah, the Matrix.
Get me out here!
Have a nice little world. Sign up to check out. Well, to be notified when the hoodies are back again. But Paul, Leeds beating Everton 1-0. Good performance. I know not a lot of people are going to talk about that, but Everton Leeds game was mad. Great goal from Rafinha.
Oh.
A lot of chances in the game. Crossbars, posts, saves.
Still believe in Everton?
No.
Told you, lads.
I was gassed, but no.
Don't be prisoner to the moments.
No. But City 5-0, Paul. City 5-0, Burnley 0. Everybody at City is fit and they are scoring goals. They could be back. Plus KDB 2 assists, Morris hat-trick. Torres first Prem goal. Foden assist, under 23. Life is good. Have a nice everyone.
Manchester City versus 11 Girouds. Next question.
11 Girouds!
Bare house phones, fam, and they got mobiles just running around.
Bare dial-up computers.
Dial-up computers. Tawoski!
Some of you people watching are too young for dial-up references. That's what I'm saying.
Tawoski, Loughton,
Tarkovsky,
Peters. And the most mobile player you got is McNeil. Everyone else is so robust.
Yeah, McNeil's like Theo Walcott's like cousin or something. Like, it's like the one, bro.
It's like a racist prison.
A racist prison.
That's what Burnley looks like.
What's that movie? American History X.
It looks like a whole cast of American.
The British one.
But the British one.
Green Street Hooligans.
Do you know what I'm saying? The Man City are just these young, fly little
but
kids.
you know what I think about Burnley? I think they're more like factory workers, like Sheffield United. They're like wholesome people. Come over for a pie, lad.
Yeah, you're right.
You know that lad from London? Oh, you know that? You know all that funny stuff? Oh, come over.
Proper, you can trust them.
And he goes up for a header.
Yeah.
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 On the head, boom. Yeah. All right, cool.
I like Burnley.
Cool. Sheffield, our favourite other miners. Well, no Epstein. Losing 1-0. Newcastle 2-0 against.
Oh God.
Newcastle 2-0 against Palace. C. Wilson and Joelinton. Shout out to C. Wilson, man, getting some goals.
Callum Wilson, that's nice,
Got some
man.
Good goals in them.
Good looking guy, man. His missus, his family, up to Newcastle,
Decent.
left Bournemouth, forward.
True Geordie.
Number
True
9.
Geordie. I'll probably look at the table. Liverpool, Tottenham sharing first spot. Leicester can actually go top of the league. Joint top of the league. 21. Looking like a 21 Savage ad-lib, the top 3. Leicester and Chelsea up there. Southampton, Wolves. Obviously United 8th. Arsenal 14th. It does look mad. Arsenal 14th after 10 games.
That's why Zaha didn't leave Crystal Palace, because he just knew. Nah, do you know what? Honestly, Arsenal fans, I know you're going to be upset what I'm going to say.
So cold.
But things are only going to turn around come January when most of the people come back and so on and so forth. Until then, like, we're going to have a...
You're having it okay. You have it okay.
Me, I'm all right. You get upset at the moment?
Have a little Arsenal right now. They're farting, but then they follow through too much. And
That's
it goes,
disgusting.
Arsenal like to fart, but don't follow through. That's the problem. Man.
There's a meme, yeah? It's like when you're
The
partying.
wet one. Oh. You touch it.
That's disgusting. Look, go to the meme when you're partying,
I think I shat myself.
but you're depressed as fuck, and you just see that, you know that green.
I've been that guy in parties, bro. Everyone's, hey, I'm just doing that.
Then see the meme. It's a great song, and there's that green frog, and he's just like, that's Arsenal fans right now. It's the party's happening around them. They're just like, it's lit, man.
Ah!
Wait, when Man City 12th?
No, they're
10th.
10th.
What the fuck are Man City doing at 10th?
But if they win, they'll go potentially 5th because they got a game in hand.
That's all right then. Yeah, go back up there, Man City. Don't
Come
come close us. Go where you belong to me.
Obviously, we're having a bit of banter now.
Yeah.
It's been a really fun week, but it's also been a very, very sad week. Maradona passing away.
Bro.
Kazuka said, RIP Diego Maradona. He's definitely had a nice enough. Hopefully he's doing the same wherever he is. And Tim says, rest in peace, Diego Maradona. Most iconic footballer on the planet. How can Messi be the best player ever if he's not the best in his country? Ask Argentinians, they're all picking Diego. I just got goosebumps. Yeah, man, Diego passed away. He was living a nice his whole life, I feel. Character. There was a cool video that came out on Twitter about how Napoli I don't know, if he wanted to organise a game for a kid or something, and he wanted Napoli to get behind it, and Napoli said no.
So he used his
So
own
he
money.
did it himself, and he organised a game in a neighbourhood, a local neighbourhood. 4,000 people turned up, and he played a game against the local team, all organised with Maradona. You know, I'm sure he had his problems as well, but he had some great things.
Hey, everyone that watches me and Vuji's stuff, this is what I want you to try and adjust your minds to do, since we're in the Matrix. This is one thing I really want to do going forward. There's a level of appreciation shown to the great gestures people do when they die. But as they're living, if they show very unrelatable characteristics, a little bit like, oh, he's a bit crazy, that's the heightened versions of them that we like to talk about. Let's not talk about all the good things they've done when they're dead. Now moving forward, any characters that you think are a little bit investigate that character and see what good things they do and try and make that the best thing, because I just think people like Maradona dying at 60, if people actually supported, like Napoli, the things that he was doing that were for the community and were based, maybe that person will listen to more people and go, you should stop doing this and you should stop doing that. But it's sad, bro. 60 years old, bro.
He's a legend. I feel like energy always lives on, even when people pass away. So the Maradona energy still lives on.
Boca Junior, River
absolute
Plate fans
legend.
hugging and like, you
Yeah,
don't,
they're
bro.
painting. You know, he's gonna be a legend of this earth. So yeah, rest in peace, Diego. I hope you're balling out wherever you may be right now, and your spirit is with us. And I love the shirt that Napoli did, the Argentina shirt, Maradona on the back, and they played in it. Brilliant gesture as well.
Messi shirt when he scored.
Yeah. Nah, he's obviously an icon. Absolutely loved by so many people.
Bruv, I can't lie, man cried still. I was so hurt. I was so hurt, fam.
2020's been obviously started with Kobe Bryant passing away in January. I remember that. I was playing in Power League. My boy gets a message. He's like, whoa, Kobe Bryant's passed away. Obviously, it was unfortunately with his daughter too. And now kind of, you know, at the end of the year, Diego Maradona passes away. You know, it's been a dark year, a very tough year for many, but, you know, man, I hope everybody's staying strong and yeah, sending you all love, man.
Watch the documentary if you haven't seen it.
The Maradona documentary, Klopp says, watch it.
Maradona.
Yeah, Netflix.
The best documentaries out.
Alright. So check
Please,
the Maradona
man.
documentary, we'll check that. But you know what's mad as well, bro? Last night, Papa Bouba Diop passes away as well. Shout out to Papa Bouba Diop, RIP. The 2002 World Cup was the first one I can remember. I'll never forget the way the Senegal team lit it up that World Cup. Yeah, bruv. Yeah. Matt, bro, like,
And this is
Papa
what
Bouba Diop was a G, bruv. That Senegal show with Le Coq Sportif, they beat France opening game. I remember that at Japan. They danced around the shirt, and he had a really rare genetic disorder that runs in the DNA, and he passed away. So, you know,
42, bro.
Even that name, I was looking at through Serbian forums on a website. Everybody was like, man, Papa Bouba Diop. I remember scoring when, like, and that World Cup, he stood out to me because of his name. It was so, like, unique. And apparently in Serbia, like, men that are now men are commenting, like, when I scored a goal in Serbia, I'd go, Papa Bouba Diop, Papa Bouba Diop. Like, the people that people influence through just, like, their positivity and their... So football can be a really amazing thing. And, like, yeah, bro.
No, it is a really...
It
And
is.
do you know what? And
It's
this
football,
is...
the game is amazing.
When the people that make the game so amazing die, we never speak about VAR. We never speak about that bollocks. So the fact that the game is being polluted with that today, it proper breaks my heart. We've lost 2 people this week that were iconic for football, and it wasn't because of all the stuff that they introduced to make it more complicated. It was because of stories like the goal he scored against France and they danced around the jersey, Maradona's hand of God, Maradona, the way he carried that Napoli side to the league.
There
Like,
would have been no hand of God.
bruv.
Champions League Istanbul 2005, Dudek would have been pulled up for 3 penalties because he went off his line.
But that is what football's about. Football's here to show everybody that life is not meant to be perfect.
So you know
but
what?
if you work as a team, you can overcome anything. That's the beauty about
VAR.
football.
Scrap VAR.
Scrap it, man. You saw Gary Lineker saying
no.
scrap it now.
Nah,
like
boys,
everyone clocks, fam.
you know what?
This is ruining why we love football.
I've been reminded. You
It's
just reminded
ruining
me.
it, man.
Hand of
Football's so
God.
shit now.
Hand of God wouldn't have happened. Dudek off his line wouldn't have happened. Luis Garcia, Chelsea goal score.
Never happens.
The camera shakes. Liverpool are up. Oh, it's a goal.
Do you know what?
It's a goal.
Let's go talk about something that where we all England don't even have a World Cup if all the technology is introduced. The only World Cup that England actually scored, one of the goals didn't even cross the line. How does that change the complexion of the game if it's 3-2 a little bit longer or? I don't know, but all I do know is I love that football isn't perfect, and I love that football brings people together. I love that I can go to Brazil and have a relationship with people off the basis of football.
Scrap it.
Like, stop ruining football for
Scrap
everybody,
VAR.
man.
I don't know what. Scrap it. All them automated.
Nonsense,
Also,
bruv.
all you automated calls, bruv. HSB. You can't talk to a person anymore. You try to go to a shop. No bloody people working. Got to go to the machine and do it. I want to talk to human beings, bruv. Please, we have customer service system. Can I help you? Please enter your PIN code.
This is
Bro, I
why-
want to talk to a human, bruv.
That's why we're in the Matrix, trying to figure
Well,
out how we
fully
sort this stuff
In the
out.
Matrix.
Buy Matrix merch when it comes out.
Yeah, a comment here, George. Finally, some have a nice match job. Well, right now it's unavailable because of the agents, but have a nice .world. Go sign up, and it should be back. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Obviously, all sold out right now. But yeah, bruv, big love. It was a fun show. We'll be back, inshallah, Friday, if not the Monday. And yeah, bruv, it's been a mad week. What a mad week.
Bruv, man, you know what? I love football, man. But not for the reasons I see
We
today.
love the game, bro.
Yeah.
We love the game, but not anything else.
Think about it, we've been doing this, since 2012, yeah, bro? And we've gone through so many emotional journeys within football. But this is the first time it's been because of football.
It's time to bring down the Matrix, guys. Have a nice.